All right, my friend, I looked at all the videos and have a few things to say about some of them. The swing, the one-arm swing, spot on, looks great. On your cleans, when you're doing the double clean, on the back swing, you're rotating the thumbs backwards, but you're winding up with the handles almost perpendicular to your feet, kind of angling into a point going back. I want you to play with the idea of keeping the thumbs more forward, even to the point that they're pointed straight forward and the handles are parallel to your feet on the back swing. If that doesn't bother your elbows or cause any issues that way, I find it is a better, more easily accessible position for most folks to be able to get a better clean out of it. Like I said, yours isn't bad. That's a minor little thing that we can play with and see if it makes it better though. I noticed on your squat, when you rack both the weights, as you go down, your weight shifts to your right. Like more weight's going onto your right leg than your left leg. I'd like to know, is there some sort of physical thing going on there? Like if you messed up one leg, is one leg longer than the other one? Any of that kind of stuff that we didn't talk about the other day. Snatch, your shoulder looks a little loose and it's coming forward on you a little bit on the way up. And your flip over the top looks good as a hard style thing. I have some ideas on a modification we can make on that might make it better. I'm not saying it's wrong, it's just like a little bit of a different approach to it. But you certainly have a fine looking technique on that. Again, just in the interest of taking my personal experience and sort of hybridizing things that aren't pure hard style into more of a hard style methodology. The biggest issue that I saw in any of the stuff that you sent me was in the press. The main thing, and I'm gonna adjust this a little bit so you can see me a little bit more up from the waist up. The main thing is that on your rack position, you're kind of here. Your elbow, you got some daylight between your elbow and your body. I would like to see that forearm more vertical for a true hard style press and press it up that way. When you do that, the elbow sort of comes out and away from the body a little bit, keeping the forearm still as vertical as possible. The thing I want you to play with to help reinforce that position a little bit before we get on our call is see if you can do some very light bottoms up clean. Even if you have to get it into position with two hands, and you see my imaginary kettlebell, and hold it there and then get in that bottoms up and press it from there. And I don't care if it goes open like that. I don't care if it goes up in front. I have been experimenting personally with a pressing technique that is much more of a side lean and press type thing like that. I don't know if that'll fly for your certification though, so I'm not really introducing that technique as something that we're going to be working with until I know more about what the specifics are of your certification, because I haven't looked at a level 2 manual in several years. I don't know if the standards are still the same. But a bottoms up, keeping that forearm vertical, will help you to figure out, your body to figure out where that position is exactly, as long as there's no issues going on with that. I know you said that the right shoulder is the one that is jacked up a bit, but it looked stronger to me in the videos. If I'm orienting myself correctly, if I'm not getting a mirror effect mess up on that, it looked stronger to me. So we're gonna see what's going on there as we continue to move forward and as I continue to gather more information. Hopefully all this makes sense. If it doesn't, holler back at me. I look forward to seeing your get up video. That's going to tell me a lot of things, I think. So yeah. And I don't even know what day it is. It's today Monday. I know we're scheduled to have a call sometime in the next few days. So looking forward to that. So have a great day, dude.